He's not. He doesn't see. Sometimes some of our legends, they are the ones that allow us to disrespect them, because you are doing African dance, so we respect you. Someone who said bumper overload. We have still not been able to understand how patois overload is overload. We've left you, Grandpa. We've left you. Dada Samini, do your things.
This week on Twitter, there's been some conversations going on there. Who is the originator of this? Who is the originator of that? You see, Ghanaians. That is all we are known for. And we brought this. We are the originators of this. We are the this. Well, the Hiplife grandpapa, Reggie Rockstone, he is saying that the originator of Afro-Dancehall is Stonebwoy. Simple and short. Now, if you remember, this week on X, Billboard actually posted Molly, shake it to them. In the max, shake it to the max. So they posted her, and they actually congratulated her for her hit song "Shake It to the Max," where they also had added that she does Afro-Dancehall. You get it? Yeah, the Afro-Dancehall genre. And Stonebwoy, yeah, he quoted the post and clarified that he was the founder of Afro-Dancehall. And I mean, it actually attracted a lot of reactions, and even Samini even had to come in and also spill his and make an insinuation that he started this whole thing, African dancehall. So the conversation became Afro dancehall and African dancehall. What is the difference between Afro dancehall and African dancehall? I don't even know why we'll be having this conversation, but then that was what the conversation was all about on Twitter, and that actually brought this particular response from the Hiplife grandpapa. And this is what he said: as far as I know, the originator of Afro Dancehall is Stonebwoy. He's been at the forefront. He has held the name up and worked tirelessly. He's still working. And so when this debate came up, he immediately stood up like he should and said, wait, hold up, that's my baby there. I did it for the country. This is my project, and I've been speaking on this project. Afro dancehall and African dancehall.
Do you know
is it not the same
this
thing?
Big issue is all because of Samini. This big issue is all because of Samini. You said you are doing African dancehall, but Stonebwoy gave it that title, Afro Dancehall.
And I remember
Respect
when Stonebwoy started saying that he's doing Afro dancehall, and people in the industry were like, what is the meaning of Afro dancehall? Even dancehall is not for us.
Even
You've
his
got
own
to borrow
son, Stonebwoy had an issue with him.
You get it?
What's the Kelvin boy had an issue with him saying Afro dancehall. He always said he's not. He doesn't see. Sometimes some of our legends, they are the ones that allow us to disrespect them, because you are doing African dance, so we respect you. Someone who said bumper overload. We have still not been able to understand how patois overload is overload. We've left you, Grandpa. We've left you. Dada Samini, do your thing, Samini. But now you want us to go and deduce some of the fake patois you told us.
He wants us to go back.
You, bumper overload. There's an official. That's it. He should come and explain to us when he said bumper overload. This no do no official. You had whiskey on a song, and you had to fake part and tell us that bumper overload. We are forgiving you for this. Today, you should even feel proud and say, I brought Stonebwoy when I created African dancehall, and Stonebwoy was able to push it to a level and get Afro dancehall. So I'm proud of you, son. And my son has a daughter who is in the name of Molly pushing the same Afro dancehall. I am a grandfather of this job. End over there. Why come and drag over the whole African dancehall and Afro dancehall? It doesn't make sense. It just doesn't make. I'm not going to. Samini has given us his way back, and I would always respect him for that. Where my baby there, as I'm rolling every day. Da 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 da. We've seen a lot. There was a song. Oh, the song that he said, the song he had Samini and all. Samini, mini, I'm okay. We've seen you do so well. So why would you want to put your own legacy in the trash? Allow the kids to, even if it was Shatta Wale, I would have respected because he's one of the few guys who is going toe to toe with Stonebwoy. But you're not going toe to toe with them.
But is there actually a difference between African dancehall and Afro dancehall?
Let me tell you the difference. Now you see, it's like you asking me what's the difference between Afrobeat with the S and Afrobeat without the S. It's the same thing. At the end of the day, you were doing African dancehall. If in the tweet, Grammy, the Billboard people wrote African dancehall, nobody's going to fight you. But the term or the name that was coined, Afro Dancehall, respect it. It is somebody's creation. It is someone's piece. It is just like the name Hiplife that we have been dragging for years. Reggie Rockstone brought Hiplife. No,
Hiplife was already there.
Oh, Panji brought it. Oh, not Panji. Oh, it was Zamalet. Oh no, it was Reggie Rockstone's father. It wasn't Reggie Rockstone himself. You get it? That is always our problem. Our problem is we are all looking for recognition where there is no recognition. The point is, Stonebwoy has been hammering Afro Dancehall. Let it end there.
But do you think
why come and drag with him?
We've done enough to actually, how do I even put it? Document and preserve our musical identities. Do you think that is one of the reasons why us not doing this is the reason why we sometimes have this conversation? We drag ourselves, I'm the originator of this one says I'm the originator of that, and so on. Exactly. We fail to document these things. I think licensing of some things would help. Like you see how people buy domains and all those things. I think it's high time when you coin a genre or you coin something, you should claim ownership for it so that I think that's a good point you've drawn my attention to. We should always find a way to own things. We should own our own narrative. Yeah.
That's what has led us to where we are even as a country. Because we always allow people from the diaspora to come and tell us how our life is, or go and tell our story. That when you go to Africa, they live on trees and they are the children sitting on bare floor or something. See, I watched the video.
They live in jungles.
This is a passing by statement. So I saw a video online and there was this woman who said when her kid was young, whenever the kid is stubborn, she just turns the TV on to BBC and you see where they are showing these African kids. This when you go to Somalia and the war places.
You see house flies on the faces of the children, looking malnourished and skinny.
So then when the kid comes, it's like, oh Margaret, because of this her life, I left her in Africa. You see how you are messing up? I'll take you to Africa.
And then the child will behave because they don't want to go and suffer like that. Yeah, that's true. That's true.
They always tell them, but they've forgotten that we have African kids here who
living better than children in the Western countries.
V8 to school.
Yeah.
Kids who study in schools that are fully air conditioned.
Yeah.
Who have privileges. They have swimming lessons and all of those things.
Exactly.
Like people in the Americas, the United Kingdom and the rest. All these things are there. So we should own it. We should say it that this is how it is. Recently, my cousin, one of my auntie's kids are in Ghana. They came to Ghana and when we went to pass around the new market there. When they came, we just went to pass around the new market there. The kids were shaking, they were crying. We're in the car, they were crying. Because they don't see human beings bunched up like that at a spot. They are scared. They said they will get sick. When they get sick, you get it. So we should own our own narrative. Let's document these things.
Yeah.
Stonebwoy, originator of Afro Dancehall. Yeah, man.
For me, I believe as a people, we've lost so much of our identity because we refused or we didn't see the need in documenting and preserving some of our cultural identity, some of the things that we actually did, else we wouldn't even be dragging certain things with certain people in a particular demographic. Because even when you talk and talk and talk, at the end of the day, what is there to show that you actually own it? What is there to show that you are actually the originator of it? But I think with this particular conversation, so far, it's been Stonebwoy who has been
hammering that.
Cladding this, yes, talking about Afro-Dancehall. I'm doing Afro-Dancehall and all of that. I remember when he was promoting, is it the Anloga album? Was one of the albums. That was when he was so much hammering on it, so much about Afro-Dancehall. I remember there were even people in the industry who were not even so pleasant with him talking about Afro-Dancehall. Like, that was also what we are, but because we are not the originators of dancehall, it is not yours. So why are you trying why are you trying to also bring a subgenre in a genre that is not even yours?
Come out, drag your bumper overload.
Of your
bumper overload.
Jai, sir.
No, let's. I love Samini to bits. I've said this before.
Of course, who doesn't?
I love Samini, but bumper overload. A rapper once said, "We want you to explain Godfather." This one there, let me look into the camera and tell Godfather, I want you to explain this. You see, we don't understand that word, bumper overload. What does it mean? Just explain to me.
The
I want to
bumper
understand.
is overloaded. When they talk about the bumper, they're talking about the woman's behind.
No,
so the behind is huge. It's humongous. It's gigantic.
Is it bumper
so
overload
it's
overload too? Where did the do come from?
It's in a song. If he was saying it, he would have said bumper overload. So in the song, of course, he's going to have to make it rhyme, have to sound pleasant in the ears. So bumper overload. It has to rhyme too.
Continue defending. Continue.
Please, no Samini shade will be tolerated.
But nowadays, I'll ask
you.
rappers, I'll ask musicians some of the words they said. I'll start asking because I have another question too for Guru.
Please, it's okay. Let's move on.
Let me ask Guru this question. Guru, Maradona, maybe I come out there.
Please, he's president now.
President.
So please.
I want to ask you a question.
Please.
Some years ago, you said, please, we want you to explain to us. It's been years.
It comes with music.
No.
Why are you acting like you don't know how these things work?
We are deciphering words now.
Which one is you are deciphering
words now? We have to decipher words.
I beg. Let's move on. And yeah, therefore, any national workers in an already. Over to you. Hey, over to you, Nalade. Over to you.
Over to you, Gulu. Migulu. Over to you, Migulu.
So that's it. Make sure you share your thoughts with us. You think African dancehall and Afro dancehall are the same thing, or there are some similarities or differences between the two? So we should accord whoever to whatever. I mean, whatever it is that you make of it. Let us know in the comment section.